Is it time to buy or sell HIMS and HERS Health Class A stock? In this video, we will explore HIMS and HERS Health Class A in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October 2025, and we are here now to provide an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 11th of September 2025, our system has categorized HIMS and HERS Health Class A as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.74. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has shown typical fluctuations with a gain of 1.51%. This results in an average return of 0.09% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is operating within a notably wide and horizontal trend, and we can anticipate further movements within this range. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 1.18% over the next 3 months, with possible returns fluctuating between negative 19.48% and 28.51%. In terms of a longer perspective, our analysis over the past 12 months suggests a projected change of 65.01%. Our calculations imply that the stock's performance could vary between 31.43% and 187.26% over the coming year. In today's terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $69.06 and $150.92. Our latest daily update for HIMS and HERS Health Class A includes the headline: Significant movements in HIMS and HERS Health Incorporated Class A stock price on Friday, changing by 12.2% between high and low. The stock price of HIMS and HERS Health Incorporated Class A experienced a decline of 9.21% on the last trading day, Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, dropping from $57.87 to $52.54. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 12.2%, reaching a low of $52.52 and a high of $58.93. The price has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 9.13% during this period. Additionally, trading volume increased by 14 million shares on the last day, although this occurred alongside falling prices, which may indicate a potential warning sign, slightly elevating the risk in the coming days. In total, 35 million shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.83 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $72.98, while the lowest was $16.69. Currently, the price is 28.01%, or $20.44, below the 52-week high of $72.98, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. HIMS and HERS experienced a significant decline today following management shakeups, which led to a sell-off exceeding 9%. Investors reacted negatively to what appears to be uncertainty in leadership. This situation coincided with a new investigation into the board related to the dissolution of the partnership with Novo Nordisk, introducing a legal concern that heightens short-term risks and could lead to expensive settlements or necessary changes in governance if the inquiry intensifies. On a more positive note, HIMS announced an initiative to enhance subscription revenue, aiming to improve predictability and customer retention. Additionally, the company was added to a new options income exchange-traded fund, both of which could contribute to more stable cash flow and increased institutional interest. The stock's recent rebound of 42% over the past month indicates positive momentum, partly bolstered by favorable judicial outcomes in the sector. However, scrutiny from the Food and Drug Administration regarding compounded GLP-1 marketing along with tariff uncertainties pose significant risks to execution. In the short term, anticipate increased volatility, heightened trading volume, and downward pressure as investors adjust to the legal and leadership uncertainties. In the longer term, recurring subscription revenue and inclusion in the exchange-traded fund could support valuation, provided that management stabilizes and regulatory challenges are addressed. Analyst ratings. On Saturday, June 28, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned HIMS a sector perform rating with a downgrade action. On Monday, June 23, 2025, Citigroup reported that HIMS received a sell rating along with a hold action. On the same day, UBS also reported that HIMS was given an underperform rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 4, 2025, Needham announced that HIMS received a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. Finally, on Monday, June 2, 2025, Citigroup reiterated a sell rating for HIMS, again attaching a hold action. Analysts have assigned HIMS and HERS Health Class A stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. However, for return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for HIMS and HERS Health Class A. The HIMS and HERS Health Inc. Class A stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there exists a buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is above the long-term average, this results in a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $56.55. On the other hand, should the stock decline, it will find support from the long-term average around $50.03. A breakthrough of the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a drop below the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have been issued that may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, September 29, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 11.13%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, serving as a potential early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots, a sell signal was noted 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal was identified 74 days ago. The short-term moving average, a sell signal was observed 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal emerged 18 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal appeared 16 days ago. When we analyze the 12-month chart, we can see the short moving average, a sell signal was recorded 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, the sell signal was also noted 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was detected 4 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for HIMS and HERS Health, Class A. HIMS and HERS Health Incorporated, Class A finds support from accumulated volume at $51.24. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $6.41 between its high and low, which represents a change of 12.20%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 6.18%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for HIMS and HERS Health Class A, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This crucial metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued, or it could suggest that investors are anticipating significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 3rd of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 9 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for HIMS and HERS Health Class A. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for HIMS and HERS Health Class A is at $55.52. If you do not currently hold any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before making a purchase. For those who already own the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, HIMS and HERS Health Class A faces its first support level at $51.24. If this support level remains intact, it could serve as a favorable entry point with the expectation of a rebound. The combined average rating for HIMS and HERS Health Class A from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the 1st of October, 2025, Chi Michael conducted an insider purchase of 250 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Chi Michael also executed an insider sale of 250 shares of Class A common stock. Additionally, on the 1st of October, 2025, Chi Michael sold 250 shares of a stock option which grants the right to buy. On the 29th of September, 2025, Okupe Oluyemi sold 49,832 shares of a stock option. On the same day, Okupe Oluyemi purchased 49,832 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 47.891. In total, insiders acquired 864,384 shares and sold 2,499,120 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $49.89, reflecting a decline of 5.04%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. Currently, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top established 4 days ago. Is HIMS and HERS Health Class A stock a good investment? HIMS and HERS Health Incorporated, Class A, presents several negative signals, categorizing it as a potential sell candidate. However, considering the possibility of a turnaround, it may also be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should either hold or accumulate shares while monitoring further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our recommendation for this stock from a buy to a hold since the last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and trading patterns from the previous day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we anticipate that HIMS and HERS Health Class A will open higher by $2.12, beginning trading at $54.66. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.